What's up, guys? Hunter Frontier back at it again with another video. In this video, guys, we're going to be discussing the top 10 cards from Alliance Insight, and of course, if you believe that any of these cards should be removed or add something else on, let me know down below in the comment section. But of course, let's get started. And at least for me, this is a more biased list because again, I'm a huge fan of Eldritch. I'm gonna put this for top 10. I think that this card is a really good card for Eldritch, and again, I think post Allen, it's going to be really good for the deck because, first of all, Fallen Angel of the Golden Land, it's contact fusion, of course, and it's an easier way to get into your other Eldritch monster, right? Your Mad monster, the fusion monster from the extra deck, of course. And it's great because that card itself is also slightly like a brain control, but it's a permanent brain control too. Can be destroyed by battle or card effects. This is a great way to turbo it out. And of course, once this card goes from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon an Eldritch monster from your deck, extra deck, or graveyard. So you can summon that or go straight ahead and get into another Eldritch, the Golden Lord itself. So this is the support that we have been waiting for. Plus the trap card that it also comes with in terms of new support is a great card to have in the deck as well. So I can't wait to run this for my new Eldritch build. So definitely make sure to check out that deck profile. Moving on, we do have Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice, and we talked about this card before, coming from the pre-sales, but also again on TCGPlayer. You can see that there's a major difference in price. Over there, it's above 35 bucks. Here, it's still around 20 bucks. That's not bad. It's great for the Shining Sarcophagus deck, and this card itself is really cool because it actually gains 300 attack for each monster in the graveyards that mentions Shining Sarcophagus. So imagine if you're playing the mirror match, how crazy can this card go, right? Because for that deck, almost every card mentions Shining Sarcophagus. So you can easily get to 5k with this, maybe even more. That would be insane, but it's a great card to honestly have if you are going to be playing the deck. Moving on, we do have Ancient Fairy Life Dragon, and this is great if you're going to be playing the support itself, or great for Blue Eyes. So it's great, right? You synchro summon this card, you can draw a card, and then you get an additional effect if you control the World of Spirits on the field. You can add a light beast, plant, or fairy monster, or the one eternal sunshine from your deck to your hand. Plus, this card has a super heavy samurai effect where if it's in defense mode, the monsters that mention, I believe Ancient Fairy Dragon, can attack in defense mode using their defense, of course. So that's also another cool fact. It will just allow you with Blue Eyes 2 to deal a little more damage than you usually would. That's pretty cool too. But personally, my only gripe with this is that it didn't go past a super rare. Maybe later on it will, but for now it's only a super rare. Moving on, we do have Dragon's Mind. This is definitely on a lot of people's minds, of course, because a common trap card that's actually insane. If you guys don't know what this card does, when a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated and you control a monster with 2500 original attack or defense, negate the effect activation. If you do, destroy that card. So it's already an omni-negate, but it's really good because if this card's in your graveyard, you pay 2500 life points, you can set it, and then it's banished once it leaves the field. So an omni-negate twice is insane. Of course, the first time it's used and on your turn, you can go ahead and just pay the cost, set it again. That's pretty cool to have. And again, already sold out on Gamer's Choice, but again, it's a common, so you'll see it for sure when you go ahead and proceed into Sneak Peek or when the set comes out. Moving on, we do have Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill Deal. This card's insane because if you guys don't know what it actually does, first of all, it's crazy for the Kiss-a-Kill archetype, but every time your opponent activates a card or effect in response to the activation of your Kiss-a-Kill or Leela monster's effect, you can draw a card immediately. Can you imagine how many cards, like non-engine, you can be running in your deck and you're going to be drawing into it? Mole Charmy cards, right? Trap cards like hand traps, like of course Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler, like so many that your opponent is enabling you to get more advantage and to shut them down. This card's insane and it deserves to be on this list for sure. Moving on, we do have the Mitsurugi cards, of course. Now, you guys already know that the cards have been going crazy in price. People have been, of course, predicting that this is going to do a lot for the deck. It's finally getting that support to make it broken, and a lot of the past cards, of course, are going up in price. Now, this card in particular, because it really helps the deck, it will summon a Mitsugiri monster straight from the deck, and you contribute a monster, of course, you control. But, you know, I think that people will underestimate this in the beginning. You know, it's very cheap in terms of its low rarity, so we're gonna have to just take a seat and see how well it does. But I do have a lot of hope for this strategy for sure. Moving on, we have Songs of the Dominators, and this card is perfect because this actually searches your Dominus cards for you. Those cards already were insane, so now you have a way to search them, right? There's not much to say about that, but I will say that it's still relatively cheap if you guys do want to pick that up on pre-sale. If you're picking it up for sneak peek tomorrow, of course, if you're watching this on sneak peek, happy sneak peek. But about 20 bucks on TCGPlayer from the time of this video. If not, 25 bucks, not bad if you're picking up a copy or two for your deck, but I would highly consider it if you are running the Dominus cards, you know, whichever ones work for your strategy. And then we do have the Dia Bellstar Vengeance, and this card, again, you know, the fact that we're getting so many cards back from the ban list, it's just crazy. I think that, you know, this card could be really insane in this meta, and it's one of the reasons why I consider this set to be the best core set that we have gotten so far this year. I know we do have the side set coming out from Justice Hunters with the Yummy deck, and that will probably be the best side set that we're going to get this year, in my opinion at least. But, you know, this card is great, and I think that it's going to really help, you know, Snake Eyes come back for sure. But it's also really good, of course, for White Forest. So there's a lot of things going on. But this card is insane for a lot of reasons. Moving on, we do have the Malice P March, and the fact that this card is pretty much during the main phase, not just your main phase, is already insane. This is one of the reasons why it's like, Malice got hit. Okay, I understand why, right? But did it really work? Did it really, you know, hamper the deck? Probably not for sure. And you can already reflect that with that price on pre-sale. Next up, we do have Star Yugioh, and again, it's like this card is also insane too. For Yugioh, it's like so many decks are just getting such a boost when they were already here, right? Now they're just like all the way up. You can't even see it past the camera because it's past the ceiling. But it does suck with, you know, Detonator going to 1, but again, I think that you would most likely play 2 copies in your build. There's a lot of testing that still has to be going with this, but it really does help the strategy, and I can't wait to see how Yugioh dominates this next format. And then guys, finally, we have Allied Code Talker Agnister. This card is great for so many reasons. It's great for cyber decks, right? Plus the fact that it is its own Omni Negate. So I have to say, for cards that are usually the face of the main core set, you know, this is a very good one. I think it's one of the better ones. Usually they're kind of terrible. This one overall is really good, and I can't wait to see just how people dominate with this card on their end wars for sure. There are a lot of cards, again, archetypes in here that are insane. Definitely let me know down below. There's even the new free agent card too, that, you know, you the spell card that you actually summon. We can actually look at it really quick. There's just so many great stuff that we couldn't, you know, put on this top 10 list, but Gordian Slicer is a nice one as well. I think that definitely not in the, you know, top tier, like top 5, but it's still maybe like top 15 in my opinion, especially if you're playing a deck that benefits off of banishing your own cards. So, you know, I would go ahead and really deep dive into the set and see which cards are important to you and prioritize that. But guys, if you like this video, make sure to give it a huge like, comment down below your thoughts down below. What did we miss? And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go and hit that subscribe button and turn notification bell on so you're updated next time I upload new videos. All right guys, that's all I have for this one. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.